In this video, we'll be taking a look at Ahsoka Tano, based upon her appearance from the Clone Wars movie and in Season 1, Season 2. I think this kind of tied into Season 3 a little bit. What can I say? It's Ahsoka Tano. It's the very first one we ever got. And this is during an era of Ahsoka Tano that I think a lot of people have kind of forgotten about by now. So when her character originally debuted, I distinctly recall that she was probably one of the most hated characters in Star Wars history at that point. It's interesting to see how the tide has turned over the years. I've always thought Ahsoka was an alright character. She's not one of my favorites even to this day. And I think at this point she's been heavily overused. I'm kind of sick of Ahsoka at this point, to be honest. But she's a good character for what she is. I don't think her story really should have gone much beyond the Clone Wars era. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people probably disagree. But that's okay. And this is an appearance of Ahsoka Tano that we might not ever see again, quite frankly. I don't think we're ever going to get a Black Series version of this, or a realistic interpretation. So I didn't get this action figure when it originally debuted in 2008. It was one of the first ones. I forget what number it was. It may have been number 3 or 4. It was definitely within the first 10. I'll say that. I got this in 2009 or 2010, somewhere in that range, and it was in the red and white package. But it's the same figure, no matter which pack you get it in, and it has seen its share of releases during the Clone Wars era, so it's not too hard of an action figure to get a hold of. It's not like the Season 3 version that's way up in the hundreds. I don't have that action figure. I would like to get it someday, but who knows? I don't think it's worth the price tag that it goes for these days. So if you're looking for a Clone Wars animated Ahsoka Tano, and you're on a budget for it, this is a great contender. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this figure. So it's a pretty good likeness to Ahsoka in her animated look. Very skinny action figure. And it's nice how much is packed into this. Even though this is typically how she holds her lightsaber, she doesn't really hold it well that way. This way she does. Mostly just a brown and tan outfit she has on, and then like an orangish brown boots. In terms of the articulation, she does have a ball joint at the head, and hinged shoulders, and swivel forearms. No elbow articulation, unfortunately. She does have a swivel waist, and swivel hips, and then hinged knees and hinged ankles. So for being a pretty thin action figure, she does have a lot of articulation packed in, which is really nice. As you can see, she does come with Rotta in the backpack. Closer look at Rotta. Looks like he'd be more like a snail than he would be a Hutt. Yeah, it's pretty good detailing in his face there. No articulation of any kind, he's just an accessory basically. Well, he fits good in the backpack there. Either way, I think he's more meant to go this way, but I think it makes more sense for Rotta to actually be able to see where he's going. In terms of weapons and accessories, Ahsoka comes with her signature one lightsaber. I think a lot of people forget that at one time she only carried one lightsaber. And it's the green one. It's her signature hilt. And for the backpack here, it is removable. You just have these little tabs here that you put the straps around. Has a Republic symbol on it. And it looks really good. I guess you can get the backpack to stand on its own if you wanted to. And her head here does have a little bit more mobility when you take the backpack off. And her left hand there is sculpted like using the force motion, similar to Ayla Secura. But other than that, that's pretty much all I can tell you about this Ahsoka. Pretty basic for what you get. Would I recommend it for your collection? I would. This is one of my personal favorite Ahsoka action figures, and a lot of that is probably because this is the first time I became familiar with Ahsoka, and that's just the first come, first serve, basically. In terms of what you think of action figures, similar to Captain Rex here. Usually when I think of Rex, I think of him in his Phase 1 armor. And they look pretty good side by side. Is it the best Ahsoka out there? Maybe not. But it's consistently probably one of the more affordable ones to get. Definitely none of the other Clone Wars ones are really that affordable. Maybe the spacesuit one is. Which is pretty much the same exact thing as this, just repainted. So if you're looking for a cheap Ahsoka for your collection and you want an animated one, not a TVC one, this is a great contender to get. I'm trying to think of what else there is to say about this. Yeah, I guess that's it then. So anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for lots more reviews in the future. There will be plenty more to come. And if you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate all your support. And check out the links in the description if you have not done so already. Thanks for watching.